Alright guys, today we are going to be doing a trading trade 2 retake of a Petro Super Wash in Newmarket on Davis Drive and Heavy Rocker, and Bat Hats and ArchRival Touchless Tunnel. This is actually my first visit of this year to film this wash. I haven't filmed this wash since last year. And my car is a little bit dirty as well, there's a lot of dirty spots on it, so hopefully it can get all of that off. And as usual, we're going to be getting the Superworks wash by using this wash and go card. And if you get it for the full price, it will be $15.99. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to get out and show you how dirty the car is. So, let's get started. So, you can see there's a little bit of dirt spots here on the hood. The tires are a little bit dirty. There's this here. Passenger side is a little bit dirty. You can see where the dirt is. Back window is a little bit dirty. There's a little bit of dirt dropping on the back bumper. This here is dirty. Passenger side, you can see there's a lot of dirt here. Tires. And all this too. Headlights are a little bit dirty, you can see. Rail too. And there's a little bit of box on the bumper, you can see. So hopefully it can get all of that off. Anyways, I'm going to pause it for now once I be able to get onto the conveyor belt, I mean. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit. So let's get started. Alright, here we go, onto the conveyor belt. Get my tires lined up.
Please put your vehicle in neutral. Thank you for using your wash and go card.
For washes remaining. Alright, here we go. Already, I pulled up by the vacuums because there was someone taking my spot because someone was parked there. Anyways, we found a parking spot, so let's get out and see how Alpha washed it. Dryers did not that bad on the hood. There's a little bit of fat. There's a little bit of steam coming out from the engine, you can see. I guess the water. Anyways, couldn't get all this off, unfortunately. Soap dripping, and it looks like it couldn't get all this off on the driver's side. Like, look, there's a lot of dirt on it where it couldn't get off. I guess the high pressure leak on the sides are a little bit weaker. And the soap too. And it couldn't clean this as well. Tires are a little bit dirty. Like, there's a little bit of dirt on it. Yeah, I couldn't get all this off on the back bumper too, yeah. And yeah. Not bad on the back window, but dryers did well. Couldn't get off this bird dropping, so I guess it needs a soft touch wash to get that off. A little bit of dirt here where it couldn't get off as well, but... And that too on the back bumper. Passenger side. Yeah, the same story on the passenger side. Like, look at this, there's a little bit of dirt on the bottom. Got most of the dirt off, it did much better on the passenger side. Except for here. But there's a little bit of dirt on the bottom. On the hood, well, couldn't get all this off, you can see. Clean the windshield well. Dryers did really well, but not as the same as the wash though. Yeah, couldn't get all this off, and there's a little bit of box on the bumper. And you can kind of see the steam coming off the engine from the water. So the car is a little bit warm. So yeah. So all in all, what did I think about this wash? Well, I am honestly not a big fan of this wash. No wonder I don't go here that often. I know it doesn't do a great job. I really wish they improved this wash since the last time I was here. Like, the dryers were the same, the equipment was the same, the high pressure rinse was moving much slower than usual, so that's probably the reason why it didn't do a great job. And yeah. The dryers did really well, except leaving a little bit of water on the windshield, you can see. And yeah, I'm sure it will turn into spots since this wash uses non-spot free water. And I already noticed some spots by the windshield wiper too. So yeah. But when I shut off my car, something unusual happened. Okay, so the car wash apparently messed up my RPM gauge. Like, I'll show you why. My car is off right now. I will fire it up. It fires up, but the RPM gauge is not coming up. Oh, that's you bang on it, and then it comes up. But when you rev the engine, it doesn't do anything unless you bang on it. I have no idea what's going on with the gauge now. All the gauges are working, but not for RPM. Oh, now it's working. Yeah, you can see that. It's working well for now, but sometimes it gets stuck and you have to bang on it. So I have no idea. I never done that until I got in the car wash today. There it goes again. Yeah, it's not working now really that well now because of that. And when I shut it off, it doesn't go down. You have to bang on it until it basically gets to the 0 mark. yeah, so I have no idea what's going on with it. And there's a little bit of stuff on the windshield by the blades too. I just solved that. So yeah. Oh well. I'm sure it will go back to normal once it dries anyways. Or I'll figure out the problem. Anyways, without further ado, let's do the overall review. I give wash quality a 1 out of 5. Overall, the wash did a really terrible job. It didn't get all the dirt off the car, didn't really clean the tires really that well, it didn't get off the bird dropping that is on the back bumper, and it didn't even get off the box of the bumper and missed a little bit of spots on the windshield as well. And let's not forget about the leftover soap that is dripping off the car. And not to mention that it actually messed up my RPM gauge when I shut off my car. It was stuck for some reason. Thankfully, when I started to drive, the RPM gauge started to work once again, so thank God for that. So all in all, the wash did a really terrible job, and no wonder I'm not a big fan of this wash. There's some other car washes that is in the Newmarket area that does a much better job than this. I give dryers a 4 out of 5. Overall, the Superior and McNeil Tech Tray 1 dryers did a really awesome job in the wash. It dried the car really well, but however, there's a few water spots on the vehicle, such as the windshield and the hood. And of course, when the water dried, it left spots on the car thanks to the non-spot-free water. So all in all, the dryers are not that bad. It's definitely better than the wash. I give pricing a 1 out of 5. Even though I used a wash and go card, for what you get, $15.99 for the Superworks wash is not worth it. There is literally no point of paying for the Superworks wash since it doesn't clean the car that well. And besides, you don't get much things with a top wash except for Super Foam. So all in all, $15.99 for the Superworks wash is definitely not worth it. I give coverages a 3 out of 5. Overall, the 2 pre-soak arches didn't really do that well. The coverage on the first arch was really light, but the second arch didn't really work at all. It only sprayed the bottom of the vehicle. And the Super Foam, well, it had a really excellent coverage compared to the pre-soaks. So all in all, they definitely need to fix the 2 pre-soak arches. Overall, I will rate this wash a 9 out of 20. The wash did a really terrible job, but the dryers did really awesome. I have a lot of problems with this wash throughout the years, like how it didn't clean the car really that well. And this is an example why I'm not a big fan of this wash. There's some other car washes in the Newmarket area that does a much better job than this. One thing's for sure, I'm probably not going to visit here for a long time. If they made any improvements, I will come back here and see if they do much better. But for now, I'm never coming back here again. So I highly recommend that you never check out this car wash. It does a really terrible job and it could mess up your RPM gauge. It was working perfectly after the wash, but when I shut off my car, it got unstuck for some reason until I started to drive once again. I'm really hoping that it doesn't do that again the next time I go through a car wash in this vein. Well, anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this 2022 retake of this ArchRival Touchless tunnel at the Petro in Newmarket. I'm sorry for last car wash videos lately. We haven't really gone out that much lately and the weather has been bad as well. But thankfully, it's getting nicer out. So I'm hoping to do more car washes in the fall. And I have 2 brand new systems around my area that I need to check up. One of them replaced an older system, while the other one is being built right now, aka a brand new gas station with a car wash. I'm not going to tell you anymore because it's a surprise. Hopefully, once I'm in the area, I can film these 2 brand new washes. Anyways, until my next car wash review, I will see you guys later. Peace out, folks. I really need to work on a new car wash outro. I've been using this one for almost a year now. Hey, please remember to subscribe to my channel for more epic videos coming soon, if you haven't already. Well, as usual, I really hope you enjoyed this epic video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. And that will be it as usual.